It's time for Nuggets of Knowledge with Keith. This is Classifier 2501. People have really enjoyed my breakdowns of classifiers. I don't enjoy setting them up on my range and running them. I enjoy doing them organically at matches and then posting them. So here we go.
Stand by.
All right, as you can see, 1096. Time was 1096, 14 Alpha, 3 Charlie, and I could have been somebody, but 2 Delta. Gave me a 7-8 hit factor. 8-8 would get me GM. So if I would have cleaned up my hits and had 2 Charlie and done it in 10-5, there's GM. It really was that close. Those deltas just crushed me. The worst part is the deltas happened on wide open targets. So let's talk about what we're doing here. Let's look at half speed. All right. I am staring at this target right here. Come up. Okay, that was all good there. I'm going to back up just a hair because this is where I threw delta, was on this wide open target right here, which is ridiculous, right? What I had planned on doing was to be relatively weighted up on my right foot against the fault line. And as I move across here, when I go to transition, I planned on just pushing with my right foot off and sliding it back in that direction to open my hips up to this target better. What I did was not that. I moved my left foot first, and I swung the gun, and as I started to shoot with the right foot in the air, I pulled the delta. A little drag off delta. What I needed to do was do a hard pivot, leaving the left foot pretty much in place and the right foot pushing up hard on the transition here. Yeah, it was cold. Probably played into it just a little bit. So I come across. Boom. That was alpha delta. That hurt. Okay, we continue on. Guns up. Extra shot there. Hurt. That was all good. I get out of position there pretty relatively quick. 2 hands on the gun. And when I come into this position, I did the thing I preach don't do. I'm telling everybody to see where you want bullets to go. I was looking at a target, and I shot a delta. Delta, alpha. Drag on delta. There was totally inexcusable. I'm moving pretty much straight line towards the target, which is the easiest target to shoot and move when it's right in front of you. You're not gliding across on an angle. And I didn't have to shoot that fast. I just had to get it shot before I got to the end. And that would have got me 2 alpha. So that was a real bonehead move. Again, I was looking at Brown, not seeing where I wanted bullets to go. I was more concerned for some stupid reason on splitting the gun fast, which is something I don't do in the first place. So let's go back to this right here. Come into position. Come around the corner. I just get off the ground here. Come around. I'm ready to start shooting. No reason to shoot this super fast. I need to match my speed with my cadence. Get 2 shots on the target down there. I think it was Alpha Charlie. I didn't care if I had 2 Charlie on this target because I was moving. Come in. Extra shot on the popper. Between the lack of good transition in that first position and burning the extra shot here, there's my half second. That's really what it comes down to. Eyes, then gun. I decided to swing to the tuxedo, which is on the inside. You can't really see it. And leave on the wide open target so I didn't have to have as much focus on the exit. I could see less and start moving sooner. I would do that again. I liked it better. The other people who came in, shot this fast, came in, paused. When they paused on the tux to confirm their hits or see what they needed to see, their weight was all stuck in that position. They couldn't start moving early or risk shooting a hard cover, which a lot of people did. So I come in, take the 2 careful shots, Then move my weight and start getting my weight moving a little bit. There. I can load and get ready to leave. Go, drag the gun, keep it in a good safe position. When I come around and actually see the target, then I bring the left hand to the pistol. I come in. The right foot's my brake foot. Left foot's my stop foot up in the fault line. I usually don't try to step on top of fault lines, but I have zero flexibility when it's 27 degrees out. So I'm going to look back here real quick. Just looking at footwork. Turn, nice soft knee, stepping backwards. I say the problem was that you can see I moved my head early. That's just pulling the delta. Good wide there, nice transition. I go from target feet to travel feet. Get those hips around the corner. Get the gun back up. Soft knees into position. Opening my feet to what's next. What's next that way? So brake foot, stop foot up on the fault line, which I tested earlier to make sure it would not move when I go to push off on it. Then we come out of there as hard as we can, bending those knees. Now, caution for you tall guys. When you're leaving positions like this, make sure when you push off your foot, that shin doesn't get any closer to a 45-degree angle on my left foot. If it does, it wants to slide. You want to stride the first couple strides a little bit more up. Don't get down to that, the 22-degree angle, meaning this angle, not down at this angle. You start getting down to that 45, that foot wants to slide. Take those nuggets, go out to your next match and crush it. Comment, like, reach out, host a class, support TFI, and I'll keep making the videos because you guys like them. Take care. See you on the range.